My name is Tamira Walker, and I am the Community School Program Manager at Georgetown East Elementary. And today I'm going to share with you a graph showing the impact of being a community school with different programs, resources, partnerships, and funding for our school. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the first place we have here is academic enrichment and attendance. So we did show on our needs assessment in 2021 that we conducted that we had a high chronic absenteeism rate. And so we seen that there was an urgent need there. And so we provided different opportunities, social, emotional supports, and different health and wellness things so we could help with our academic enrichment and attendance. And if you look here, we have shown so far we've worked with the community school is now a part of the attendance team. And so we have showed an increase in the amount of students that come to school every day. So we have a 19.6 decrease in chronic absenteeism in 2023 from 2024 among African American students specifically, showing that we are the most improved school showing for chronically absent African American students in the Annapolis cluster. So really proud of that. Some things that we've done since becoming a community school: we reach out daily, we do different phone calls, we have different community partners that support us with initiatives and incentives to get our kids to school. We find out the barriers that our students and families have, and we work with our families to eliminate those barriers to get our students to school. So the next one we have here is the social, emotional, and behavioral health pillar. And we do have, yes. So I'm so sorry. So if you look here, sorry, my principal is trying to join, so I'm trying to get her in. Okay, so our social, emotional, and behavioral health attendance, bubble, we have different opportunities here for our students. So when we first became, we are a year 3 community school. So when we first became a community school, it was out of COVID times, and we did not have any opportunities for our families for the students to socialize, to have any extended day opportunities. So we have allocated funding, and I did establish some more partnerships to support our extended day opportunities for our students. And currently we have 125 students this year that have been able to participate in extended day opportunities that has helped them with socializing, learning their academics, and also building friendship, which was very, very important to our families and to our students. And if you look in this bubble here, the social, emotional, behavioral health, we have a group of our students, and this is character building club. And in this club, students get a chance to work on their behavioral concerns that we do have. So we kind of target students for different clubs. And then they also get to build character and friendships in this club as well. So if you go down to the 2+ generational supports, we did notice that we have about 45% of our Spanish-speaking families did not speak English at all. So we wanted to provide opportunities for these families to learn English. And so we were able to partner with the Anne Arundel County Community College, and we were able to start doing English basic classes that we have done yearly at the school, that is provided at the school. We also provide daycare for the students, for the family. So when they come, that also is something that can help them to be able to get here, not have to go to the actual college. They can come right to the school and participate in these classes. And we have had 6 families complete these English basic skills classes so far, and they have said that this has helped them build their proficiency in English and become more confident and able to provide for their families. So our physical health pillar, if you look here, our needs assessment showed that this was our greatest need at Georgetown East Elementary, was providing resources in the physical health pillar for our families. So what we started to do is we started to do annual health and wellness resource events. So through the years, we've gained more partnerships. And so as of this past year, we had about 20 different vendors that were able to come out and support our health and wellness fair and help with providing appointments, resources, literature, and different mental, physical, and medical resources for our families. And so this year we had about 100 families that came out, and we also have partners that provide healthy food for our families. We had smoothies and bags of food that we gave over 125 bags of food at our last health and wellness event. And with if you look in this picture here, this is a picture of one of our families that is speaking to Priority Partners. And Priority Partners is a partner of ours that comes to almost all of our events. And this is cold and flu season. So they were able to come out and they were able to give resources to our families on how to stay safe and healthy during the cold and flu season. Okay, so at Georgetown East, we have so many partners, way too many to name. All are very important, but we did want to highlight a few of our partners here. On the left-hand side, you'll see these are some of our partners that provide continual support to our school all year. So we have the Annapolis Police Department, which provides a lot of resources for our family events. We do like the movie nights and different events they come out to support us with. They also have the Character Counts program that they come out and speak to our students. We have the Anne Arundel County Community College, which I did already speak about, which is they help us with not only English basic skills classes, but we've also been able to provide parenting tools for parenting for our families as well, which has been a big success. So we're very grateful for that. And then we have Sigma Gamma Rho, that is a sorority, and they help us with many different things such as volunteering, monetary donation, holiday gifts, as well as mentoring. And we have Alpha Phi Alpha, who does exactly the same thing, volunteering, holiday gifts. They help with family events, monetary donations, and mentoring our boys. We have the Anne Arundel County Food Bank, and they help us out by providing food for our Backpack Buddies program. Currently at Georgetown East, we have about 85 students weekly that receive meals on Friday so they can take home and have healthy food for the weekend. And right now we provide about 1,200 meals throughout the whole month through this program. And then we also have the ladies of the Assistance League of the Chesapeake, and they help us they come out 2 times a year when school starts and then again in January, and they provide uniforms free of cost for our whole school. Every single student gets a uniform 2 times a year, and parents have said many times how helpful and resourceful to have this partnership is at the school. We also have a Judy Center here. If you don't know, Judy Center assists students or families that have kids from birth to 5 years old. So they provide a lot of different resources, funding, and supports to our families that are going to have students that feed into our school. We have Bay Ridge Church, who's a new partnership, but they have helped us a lot with food for our events, volunteering for our events, mentoring our boys, and also very generous monetary donations. And I did want to highlight KB True Value as well on here, because they also give a very generous yearly donation as well to our school. And so since we're talking about measuring impact, I did want to end with a letter that one of our parents did write for us, telling us exactly how our community school has impacted her and her family. So it is my letter of gratitude, and I'm gladly willing to share it with others. My son, Nicholas, is almost 9 years old. He is finishing 3rd grade at Georgetown East Elementary. We have a small family that consists of just Nicholas and I, his mother, Olena. I'm a Ukrainian immigrant, and even though I have lived in this country for over 10 years, I am still establishing myself here while trying to provide for Nicholas with everything a little boy may require for his development. I was working a lot, and for a while we were very lucky to avoid any financial struggles. However, circumstances changed unexpectedly, and I remain unemployed for longer than I expected. No words can express how surprised I was at one of our IEP meetings when school management mentioned that they would be able to pay for Nicholas to attend summer camp. It was not the only instance when we received assistance from the school when we needed it the most. When Nicholas first started attending Georgetown East Elementary, I was in dire need of an after-school program for him, as I was not able to pick him up and also work at the same time. That's when I received a phone call from Miss Walker. They offered to provide us with aftercare school at no cost. There have been no empty promises at Georgetown East Elementary. We received everything we need and even more. We traveled a lot, and Nicholas had attended 3 different schools before he arrived at Georgetown East Elementary. His needs have never received as much attention as they do now. Our family situation is finally stabilizing, and I am able now to continue my career in the national defense, knowing that this would not be possible without the caring involvement and support from Nicholas's school. So that's it for Georgetown East Elementary. Did anyone have any comments or questions for me?
I'm not sure anyone can speak right now because I think everyone has some tears in their eyes, but thank you so much for that letter and all the great work. But did anyone have, and I see that the principal of Georgetown East also has been able to jump on. I don't know if she wanted to say anything, but really great work happening there. Alyssa, did you want to say anything?
No, just good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Ms. Walker, for all your amazing work. It's awesome.
Yeah. And just to elaborate a tiny bit, there were several families who lost access to aftercare that had been offered through an outside partner at the school. And so Ms. Walker and the team came together with, and correct me if I'm wrong, Tamara, but with teaching assistants who came up with this after school homework club that just seemed to last as long as families needed to replace that aftercare. So very, very intentional and strategic thinking.
Yes, we definitely were trying to find a way to help our families, and the TAs were more than happy to do the homework club all year. So it's the parents have definitely been grateful, and the kids are doing awesome things.